You are listening to The Witch of the Whirlwind, Book 2 of the Sky Elders series. Written by R.J. Young. Narrated by Mandela. Published by Horsemen Publishing, Incorporated. Copyright R.J. Young, 2023. All rights reserved. Dedication. To my dear friend Jack, you helped me through one of the darkest periods of my life. I will be forever grateful. Thank you. Chapter 1. A.D. 1251. The Red Debi Kwai Inan of the Great Turtle's Trek. The wind can kill when the gods are angry. Tawa had been haunted by ominous dreams of violence before he was woken by the foreboding howl of the savage windstorm. Leaves blew into the entryway of the stone chamber, brushing against Tawa's face like a slap of challenge. Tawa noticed his wife Pinga was also awake, lying pensively at his side. As he slipped out of their bed made of hay and feathers covered by animal skins, he smiled reassuringly at her. "I can hear your fears whispering dire warnings to me, my love," he said. "No need for apprehension. You won't be sleeping alone tonight. Worry not. We have enough fear in our lives. Surely we don't need to look for more of it. Fear makes our enemies loom larger." "This one senses an unnatural wind," Pinga said. "Do not be recklessly brave, my beloved. Come back to me unharmed." Tawa kneeled and kissed his lovely wife. "Haven't I always done so? You motivate me to miracles. Be at peace. I will return soon." Tawa winked at her, then grabbed his sacred spear Dragonfly and hurried out into the wind. Pinga sat pensively for a few moments and then rose, putting on her garments. "Where is our son? He should be at his father's side." Tawa stepped out of his rock-hollowed chamber on the cliffside and looked over his village of Shipapalina. The Itiwana tribe had fortified their defenses using the clever new design Tawa had conceived of. The Itiwana had meticulously constructed a form of cliff housing, constructed in shallow caves on the canyon walls on the west cliffs, shielded by a rock overhang above. This community housed 600 structures made from stone and adobe. Some residential units were merely a single room, while others had as many as 4 or 5 apartments. The extraordinary dwellings were adequately protected from the elements, as well as from attackers. A series of ladders allowed the Itiwana to climb the cliffside. The ladders could be pulled up to prevent enemies from reaching the inhabitants. Still, much of Shipapalina was vulnerable to tornadoes. The crops, as well as the small outer farms, buffalo pens, the deep well, and the sun temple, had all been damaged on previous occasions by these preternatural windstorms. Even the sounds of this wind seemed to be a wailing threat. Tawa was now an experienced ruler who had seen 38 summers go by. He was more well-muscled in his mature years than he had been back when he had become chieftain at the age of 16 summers. His long hair blew in the gusts as he spotted what appeared to be a small cyclone in the distance. It was too small to be a natural tornado, but the wind was becoming oppressive. Pinga is correct. This is not a natural wind. Is the witch back? The Itiwana felt the wind begin to strengthen rapidly. Tawa was unsure at first as he went to collect his massive bison, Mountain Fury. His concern increased as the wind grew ever more oppressive. It started to howl as if a storm were coming. The strangest part was that the sky and clouds had not changed at all. I have seen foul weather before, but this is disconcerting. Looking below, he saw a holy and Ivaki riding urgently toward the cliff housing. Sitting
Sample complete. Ready to continue?